The United Arab Emirates, a U.S. ally in the battle against ISIS, has just listed a Washington, D.C.-based Muslim group as a terrorist organization. The Council on American-Islamic Relations, also known as CAIR, is now on a list of 83 groups designated as terrorists. ISIS and al-Qaeda are also on that list. So let's talk about this with the Executive Director of CAIR, Nihad Awad. Mr. Awad, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you very much for having me, Alison.
Mr. Awad, why would the UAE put you and your group on the terrorist list?
Well, this is shocking to us in the first place. It's a bizarre move by the UAE, and that's why we're seeking clarification by this decision. Not only CAIR, but other civil organizations, including Muslim American Society and the largest Islamic relief organization for Muslims in the West. So it is quite frightening and shocking that a state like the UAE would designate an American civil rights and advocacy organizations like CAIR.
Yeah, the UAE has not officially said why they included your group on its list, but there is a press report out of gulfnews.com, a website in the UAE, that says that CAIR was included on the list because of your long-standing ties to the Muslim Brotherhood. Are you still linked to the Muslim Brotherhood?
We were never linked to the Muslim Brotherhood. We are not. We are an independent American organization. But guilt by association should not just be taken easily by these governments. The Muslim Brotherhood, speaking of the Muslim Brotherhood, is not a terrorist organization. It is widely recognized as a popular movement in the Middle East, in the Muslim world, and CAIR is not a Muslim Brotherhood organization. So their decision, if it's true that they have taken this decision, it has no factual basis in reality. In fact, it is all hearsay, guilt by association, and this should be really challenged publicly, legally, and we do not feel that they have any moral or judicial or political basis that makes sense. It is shocking, especially the UAE and the UAE embassy in Washington have praised our work and even encouraged people to look at the organization as a role model in civic, moderate work that's serving American Muslims and the American public.
But Mr. Awad, I just want to clarify your position on the Muslim Brotherhood, though you say that you're not linked. Yes, it is a social organization and it has done charitable works, but for decades it has also been accused of being behind violence and murder and political assassinations.
The only country that designated the Muslim Brotherhood as a terrorist organization was Egypt after the coup. And I think the United States, many politicians have called it like it was, which is a coup. And the Muslim Brotherhood in the past was involved in violence, but they have denounced violence for decades, and they have been widely recognized by Western powers, by commentators, by academicians and objective researchers as the largest social opposition to dictatorial regimes. And but again, I'm just saying that objectively. But the fact of the matter is, our organization is not linked to any domestic or international organization.
And Mr. Awad, also you know that CAIR has come under the microscope even here in the United States, that the FBI said that it had done a 15-year-long investigation saying that they linked CAIR to funding for Hamas. Can you tell us whether or not CAIR is linked now or has ever been to funding Hamas?
Absolutely not. And the federal law showed that the government was wrong by targeting the organization and disclosing its name along with more than 300 unindicted co-conspirator individuals and organizations. We are a prominent civil rights organization. We are limited to the United States. We are a law-abiding organization serving millions of American Muslims and the general public when it comes to information, civil liberties and advocacy work. We are some of the most and strongest opponents to extremism and terrorism.
Nihad Awad, thank you so much for taking time for us on New Day today to explain your position. We appreciate it.